Hey there, Soul Giants, it's Michelle here, and welcome to Creative Expressions. Today was supposed to be a WIP Wednesday. I'm recording this pretty late on Tuesday night, and because I have missed 2 weeks of Creative Expressions, I've decided to do this instead. I did not set up lighting, so I apologize for that. Just working with what we have. So if you are new here, I invite you to hook the subscribe button, like the video, leave some yarn in the comments, and for those of you who are not, welcome back. And I would like to remind you that I always put links, and for any pattern that has a link, I put those in the description. And I have chapters that I put in this kind of video. And if you don't know, there is a link tree down below. It's a link that when you click the link, it brings up a thing that has a whole bunch of links. So you can go to my Facebook group, my Discord, my Etsy shop, my Ravelry project person page, whatever. I don't have my patterns up for sale on Ravelry because it didn't work out and I haven't figured out how to resolve it, so that's still its own world. Anyway, so please feel free to come join us in the Facebook group, and if you would like to join the Discord server, that would be awesome too. So let's get started on what I have. Now, one of the things I don't have, that is one of my little tiny socks that I've been making. So I will put a picture of it here, and then I'll tell you where it's at. There's feels there. So I took all of these to the library. I felt like I needed to ask permission to leave them. But the person I talked to wasn't understanding me. So she just took my bag, and I just hope they end up in somebody's hands. Like, that's not the point of it. It was supposed to be something they find. Next time, I'm just going to be brave enough to hide them. Actually, I'm just going to give them to my daughter and have her go hide them because she doesn't have any qualms about that. So, but they are distributed, and hopefully somebody out there gets to have some love from them. That's really exciting to me, and I hope that they get to find them. I'm going to put the link here to the Mystery Yarn Challenge. I finished my project, and you can go see the reveal there. I don't know if I'm going to get my WIP done this month. I'll kind of talk about it as we move. Well, we're just going to move into WIPs anyway. So here's the thing. I'm kind of in a slower slump. I feel like lucky if I pick up one project a day. Sometimes I pick up 2 or 3. So I'm not moving as far as I would want, and I have not picked up my WIP. What I wanted to do is finish the memory octopus. I have 2 babies done. There needs to be 8, so I need to make 6 babies. They don't take a long time, but I don't enjoy working with the yarn and the size hook and everything, so they're not my favorite things to make. So I just need to sit down and do them, and I was hoping the Mystery Yarn Challenge would help that, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna scroll up at my notes here to look at what I have going for knitting. So let me talk about this. This is my bag. I started out knitting, I turned it into crochet, and I hate it. I had tried Tunisian crochet, hated it, and I just can't force myself to just be like, it's just a bag, so it doesn't matter. So I don't know. I would either have to go back and do the whole thing or go back to where I finished the knitting and just continue it in knitting, or I don't know. So this is kind of in time out for a while because I haven't figured it out. So that's in time out. I have not worked on my grandson's cardigan. I can tell you, like, the problem with that is it's one of those where I have to sit down with the pattern to follow the chart for the little decorative bits. And so it's a little more mental focus, so I have to sit down with the pattern for that one. That's part of why that one hasn't moved ahead. So there's that. My alpaca hoodie scarf, if I've worked on it at all since the last time I showed it on here, it's hardly been any, like a couple of rows. It just hasn't been something I've been working on a lot. I don't know if it's because the weather is getting warmer and so I don't feel that need for it anymore. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out for that. I am working on another sock. I don't have it with me right now, but I am working on another tiny sock. And my temperature socks are coming along. And then I have one more knitting project. So some of you may have seen when I did my bagging, which I'll link up here. I got this yarn from Shannon of Another Yarn. And so I cast on, and I have begun the vortex shawl with this red yarn, and it is so fun. I'm thinking I need a bit of sneeze. I'm thinking I need to put in a lifeline. I'm like, what's the word? Because I did have to undo something somehow. I think I dropped a stitch on one of the lace sections, which just made it a big mess, and I had no clue how to figure it out. So yeah, so it is working. I might not have been a perfect fix, but it doesn't seem to be noticeable that I did anything. But I'm thinking every once in a while I should probably put a lifeline in this, just in case I have issues and I don't have to go back as far to fix it, because you put the lifeline in and then it holds the loop so that if you drop all the stitches, those are on the lifeline so they're still live. It's just some kind of a yarn or string that you put through. I use dental floss with this one white yarn, so I'm probably going to do that. But I did fix this today. I was really excited about this. This is really fun because once you get past the center, like 12, 14 rows or something like that, it is a 2-row repeat, and it's really easy to remember. So I am making progress, and I am excited about this. This is fun. Okay, so that was my knitting. What's my crochet? Oh, where did I put it? Did I toss it in here? Color-wise, very similar, so that's why I couldn't find it. I started yesterday, a seahorse. Just got the body and the first little bit here, so working on that. I'm excited for that. I want to finish a seahorse so I can do the cow cozy. So I am working on the seahorse. Probably depends on how late it is when I get off here. I might finish working on it more tonight, or I might just finish it up tomorrow. We will see. And like I said, so I do need to make another cow cozy. I finished the black and white one, and in case I didn't show it, I'll put the picture up here. I'm making a brown one. So I have the yarn somewhere. That's an acquired thing, but I don't have it to show you. But I did get brown yarn, so I can do another cow cozy in brown. So as soon as I've got the seahorse done, I will work on the cow cozy, because that's kind of my thing, is throwing a seahorse in between some of these other things I'm doing. Um, the only other thing is I just don't have the spoons to do the Bird of the Month make-along from Judy's Creation of Crochet. I want to, but I just don't. I don't have the spoons for it. So I haven't picked out yarn for it. I haven't started anything. I think it's because I've got the cow cozies and things. I've got some things that are kind of more pressing to me, and participating in a make-along is more fun, not something somebody's paying me for. So I don't think I'm going to be playing that this month. Unless I can find a quick something that's inspired by those, then I might, but I don't know. So yeah, that's my whips and works in progress, my whips. And I think that covers them. It's so hard to know. I am doing Tunisian crochet for Things We're Marking Thursday, so come back tomorrow and see what I've been doing there. Because I have worked on that too, and so that's exciting. So updates. In case you didn't notice, I did do some stuff with my hair. My girls wanted their hair dyed. My 20-year-old daughter, her hair was like a lemony green before she got hers on, so hers is a really vibrant, pretty green color. And on my hair, it turned out much more blue. I'm going to put a picture here of the back of my hair, because my other daughter, she did this red color on hers. And so we just kind of did a little bit underneath, so it's kind of fun to have that here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So yeah, I did that. I kind of wish I hadn't done, like, I have mixed feelings about this stuff. Like, it's kind of fun, but at the same time, it's kind of bright on where it was gray. So it's a little bit much, and yeah. But I'm going to put a picture of both of my girls up so you can see their hair and how fun that is. One of the things that we did, and why I have not been so good about doing all of the videos that I've needed to, is my church had a open house for one of the temples. This one was reconstructed. It was just, there was just a couple of things they modernized in it, and one thing about this particular temple is it was built by pioneers, and they're keeping it that way, so it didn't have elevators, and they're just really trying to keep it very historical, but there is a few things that are updated, so it's very interesting. And so we went down to that, and that took a day. It was a lot of fun. And then I had a makeup party. So the worst day of my life that I can think of, I mean, like, I'm sure there's a lot of bad days, but my 50th birthday was awful. Nobody said happy birthday to me. Like, you know, Facebook posts. Yeah, everybody does, because that's a matter of, Facebook says, hey, it's their birthday, and they're like, oh, I'll hurry and send a message. So, you know, there was that, but like, the people in my life didn't celebrate my birthday. And I was very upset, and it was quite the day. And I decided, even though it has been, what did I figure out, 16 months since I turned 50. I've been 51 since December. I decided that it was time to have a party. And so we did a makeup party. And so we put on makeup. We had a lot of fun. My daughter did mine. I will put a picture here. It's definitely a look. But we did that. We just had some of the friends over that are my daughter's age, just because that would be the fun age to do it with. So we had a few people over for that, and it was fun. And I've been just kind of moving forward, it's not always easy. I'm doing fairly well emotionally. Sometimes it hits me, but for the most part, I'm doing pretty well emotionally. So I'm grateful for that. I know winter was extra hard on me this last year, so it's nice to have a little bit better weather and things like that. So I wanted to talk about some of the learning. Did I watch a video on it? One of the things was a video I watched, and if I can find it, I will link it down below, on ways that adults play. And that was really fun because I learned that one of my ways of playing is learning. So I like to learn. I like to experiment when I'm making things. Like I've loved learning to knit the last couple of years because that's learning. Learning new systems for this, that, and the other. My son every once in a while tell me random things. Like I've learned things about motorcycles that I never thought I would learn and things like that. But I enjoy it because I enjoy, like, even though those are things that, like, to me feel like kind of useless facts, they're like really fun to learn. So I like learning. So that was really fun. My daughter is a storyteller naturally. She tells stories through her art and through her writing and through her music, so it's really fun. And then the other thing is a book called something about Soul's Agenda. I cannot remember. It's by Ani Anderson. I will put a link to the Amazon there. It's not an affiliate link. It's just a link. The book, so that if you're interested, you can go find it. So there's a little exercise in doing it, and you find the word that just kind of is your word, that if you're looking for it in your life, then it feels good. My word is light. Now, I enjoy light, like here, this is good. Shining your light bright, like I talk about. But when I really think about my meaning for this word light, it is the weightless kind of light, like when heavy burdens are lifted and my full soul feels expansive and light. And it's kind of a twofold thing, but I lean more towards the not heavy. So yeah, that's what I have to share with you guys today. And remember, I will put links down below. Even though I didn't show my grandson's cardigan, I'll put that link down below. I think that's everything I have to say today, and hopefully I can be more on the ball and get on these and get one up next week or the week after at least. Next week seems so soon because it means I'm recording this on Tuesday, and then I'd record again on Thursday or Friday. But I think that should work. Hopefully. I don't know. I've just been doing so many things, like trying to get my house in order and spending time with my kids and stuff, that sometimes taking time to make videos feels like extra. So here we are. I'm going to hold up this because this is just so fun. Remember to let your light shine through your creations, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!